Hi there, this is Kristy. Today I'm going to share with you a practice that we can do before we go to bed. The aim of the practice is to help us relax our body before we go into sleep. You can do it on the mat, with a pillow or with a bolster, or you can actually do it in your bed. That's actually a good idea to stretch your body, relax your muscles, and relax your mind before you enter your sleep, rather than you feel exhausted and then you fall asleep. So the quality will be quite different. When you're ready, let's start. When you're ready, sit cross-legged, find your comfortable position. We'll start with some neck stretching. Rest your left hand on the mat. Use your right hand to touch your left ear. Be really gentle with your neck. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale. Drop the crown of your head towards the right side. Feel that stretch. Along the back of your left ear, all the way go to the back of your left shoulder. Stay here for 3 to 5 or to 8 breaths, as long as you feel comfortable. And make sure your both sides should last the same duration. 3 more breaths for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhale, relax. The other side. Touch your right hand on the mat or your bed. Left hand touch your right ear. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, slowly, gently draw the crown of your head towards the left. Imagine your left ear get closer to your left shoulder. Feel the stretch along the back of your right ear, all the way to the back of your right shoulder. On your exhale, if you want to, or if you feel comfortable, go a little bit further. For the last 3 breaths, for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhale, relax. Let's move our spine a little bit. We are going to do a seated cat-cow stretch. Rest the hands in front of your knees. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take an inhale, elbows down, chest forward. If your neck is feeling okay, take an inhale, lengthen the front of your neck, that is your throat, and look at the ceiling. Feeling the chest open. When you exhale, curl your back. Belly in, look at your belly, shoulders down. Feel the stretch along your shoulder blades. Inhale. Once again, chest open, elbows down. Lengthen your throat. Look at the ceiling. Exhale, round. Look at your belly, shoulders down. Feel the stretch along your shoulder blades. 3 more rounds. Inhale. Chest forward, elbow down. Lengthen your throat. Exhale, round. Feel every breath in and every breath out. 2 more. Inhale. Look at the ceiling. Chest open. Exhale, round. 1 last time. Inhale. Open your chest. Lengthen the throat. Exhale, round. Inhale. Come back to center. Exhale, relax. So the next one, we are gonna have our knees on the mat or on your bed. This is contact the needle. Separate your knees hip-width distance apart. You may tuck your toes or relax your toes. Up to you. separate your palms shoulder width distance apart. And then draw your left palm to the middle. Your right hand will be going all the way towards the left, beneath under your left armpit. Draw your right hand to the left, rest your right shoulder behind your left wrist. Rest your right ear on the mat or on the floor on your bed. Left hand support yourself. Option 1. Option 2. Left hand over your ears, lengthen your spine. For this option, you will feel some stretch along the left side body. Last option. Depending on which one that you feel better, you may rest a hand behind your back and grab your right inner thigh with your left hand. For this position, you will feel some very nice stretch along your right shoulder blade and also your neck. For the last 3 breaths, for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back. Support yourself with your left hand, release the right hand back to center. When you're ready, the other side, right palm in the middle. Left hand all the way to the right side, underneath, beneath your right armpit. Left shoulder rest behind your right wrist. Left shoulder to the right, rest the left ear on the mat. Option 1 is to support your right hand on the mat. Or option 2, raise it over your head, Right arm next to your right ear. Another option, depending on which one that you feel better, you rest the right hand behind your back and grab the inner thigh of your left leg. Feel the stretch along your left shoulder blade, the neck, and some twisting sensations along your back. Last 3 breaths for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly press the right hand on the mat. Support yourself, come back to center. And relax. Next one, we'll do a child's pose, which is a complete relaxation posture. For that one, that's optional. You can just separate your knees and fall forward, or I actually quite liked using a bolster or a pillow to support my front body, to give my body a little more support to feel that relaxed sensation. So separate your knees wider than your hips. Then you fall forward with the hands completely relaxed, shoulder relaxed. If you have a pillow below your front body, you turn your head towards the left. Otherwise, if you don't have a pillow, you might like to rest your forehead on the mat. When I turn my neck to the left side, I'm actually stretching the side of my neck as well. Feel free to close your eyes. On every exhale, let gravity draw your belly towards the ground. When your belly is relaxed, your back is also relaxed. Usually for a resting position like this, you can rest up to 3 minutes or even 5 minutes. But remember to change side if you're like me, looking to either side. Otherwise, you can keep your forehead on the ground during the whole duration. So when I want to change to another side, at first of all, I come back with my chin back to center and slowly change to the other side. Remember when you're doing both sides separately, keep the duration for each side the same. When you exhale, allow your body, allow gravity draw your front body all the way towards the ground. On that exhale, when your belly falls towards towards the ground. Feel the relaxed sensation along your lower back. For the last 3 breaths of the week. For 2. And for 1. Slowly with the chin back to center. Support yourself and come back up. And relax. Next one is called a puppy pose. It's also a forward folding position. So you can still use a pillow to support yourself. Or actually, if you prefer without a pillow, then you can go a little bit deeper for next one. So that's also optional. Get the option that your body feels good, that make your body feel good, body feels good. So I would choose not to use any support for this one. Separate your knees hip width distance apart. Tuck your toes or relax your toes, both okay. Draw your hands forward. Rest the forehead on the mat. When you exhale, allow your chest to melt towards the ground. Feel the stretching sensation along your shoulders, your upper back. You may rest here, option 1. For some of you, if you need some deeper stretch, you might even crawl more forward to rest your chin and your chest on the mat. It depends. Ask yourself which option feels better for you. This is basically my favorite pose to do it before I go to sleep. Countering all the rounding, all the round shoulders, hunchback during the day. Very yummy stretch, particularly along your upper back, the shoulders. 3 more breaths. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly press yourself up. You might move your shoulders a little bit to neutralize the stretching sensation. Next one, we're gonna lie on the back. Rest here for a while first. No rush to go into the next asana too soon. Feel your own breaths when you are lying. For this one, give yourself more space so you might remove any obstacles near your body. Step your feet on the mat, or maybe on your back if you're already lying in your bed. Option 1, keep your knees together. Right hand on the floor, on your mat, on the mat, or maybe your bed. Use your left hand to draw your both knees to the left side. For this one, you're feeling some stretching sensation along the back, which is quite gentle. For some of you, you might prefer to go a little bit more. You straighten your left leg, step your right foot on top of your left thigh. Take an inhale and exhale. Draw your right knee towards the left. You might even open your right shoulder to the right. Look at your right fingertips. That's okay if your knee is not dropping or it's not touching your bed or your floor. That's totally fine. As long as you're feeling the sensation along the side body, which is the sides of the hips, the back, or your right shoulder. Let's stay here for 3 more breaths. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhale, support your knee and slowly come back to center. and change. If you're choosing knees together for the first side, choose knees together on the second side or the other way around. So I'm choosing right leg extend and bend my left knee. Right hand, put my right hand on the outside of my left knee, draw my left knee towards the right. On the exhale, twist. Drop the knee towards the floor, but that's always okay if your knee is not touching. A gentle reminder, no need to push too hard, as long as you're feeling the sensation along the hip, the back, and also your left shoulder. Look at your left fingertip. On every exhale, feel the stretch, feel the relaxed sensation. 3 more breaths for 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhale, relax. Come to a neutral position. Connect with the breaths. Only when you're ready, go to the next one. Next one, step your feet on the mat. Bend your left knee to come into a figure 4 position. So your left heel will be resting on top of your right knee. When you're ready, lift your right foot off the ground. Your left hand will be beneath your left shin. You may interlace your finger below, behind your right thigh. Or if that works for you, you can grab your fingers, wrap your palms over your right shin. Check your knee. If your left knee is not feeling good, which means that you're going too far, you might step back to grab behind your right thigh. That's an easier option. Otherwise, if you want to go deeper for the stretch, you grab in front of your shin. Remember to relax the shoulders. This is a relaxed position. So don't force into the pose or don't squeeze the shoulders. If you prefer to go a little bit deeper, you're feeling quite good with that stretching sensation along your left hip, you might choose to do a little bit more by exhaling and draw your left leg closer to your chest without squeezing your shoulders. 3 more breaths for 3, for 2, and for 1. And relax. Well, actually, I'm already feeling a little bit drowsy after relaxing your body. That might happen to you or that might not happen to you. So get connected with yourself and feel. Let your body feel how the exercise, how the stretching feels. The other side. Rest your right ankle on your left knee. When you're ready, lift your left leg off the mat. You might interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Option 1. Feel whether your right knee is getting hurt. If that's getting hurt, which means that you're going too far, step back. Or if you want to go a little bit further, grab in front of your left shin. Relax the shoulders. You can always feel free to close your eyes when you practice before you go to sleep. I mean, when you practice these particular stretches, some exercises are meant to be practiced with the eyes open, and for these ones, it's for relaxation. That's okay to close your eyes and feel. If you want to go a little bit deeper when you exhale, try to draw your legs a little closer to your chest and relax your shoulders. Without squeezing your shoulders, on the exhale, draw your shin a little bit closer to your chest. For the last 3, 2, feel Feel that stretching sensation along the right hip. And 1. Slowly, gently relax. Back to the original position. Feel the rest again. Last one, we're going to do a happy baby pose to relax our lower back and also some very gentle stretch along the hips. Lift your legs off the mat, separate your knees wider than your chest, then grab your feet. Imagine that your feet would be in a position similar to stepping on the floor, on the ceiling. Then when you're ready, gently, slowly roll side to side. When you roll side to side, basically you are massaging your lower back against the ground. It doesn't matter like how long that you're staying in that position. You can stay longer if you're feeling good. So when you're ready, come back to center, slowly release. Release your legs, lie flat on the mat or in your mat. And you're ready to sleep. I hope you enjoyed the practice just now. However, if you want to go a little bit more, give you one more bonus stretch. One more bonus for you, for your upper back. Use a pillow to support yourself. Place a pillow vertically. Then, sit in front of the pillow. You can either do a butterfly leg with the feet together, separate your knees, resting your knees to both sides, or you can step your feet on the mat, or you might even have your legs straight. That's totally up to you. When you're ready, slowly support yourself and lie onto the pillow. So I'd recommend you also have the back of the head on the pillow as well. That will be easier for your neck. And this is the bonus position. You already immediately feel so good because when you rest your upper body on the pillow, your chest will be open, your shoulders will be open, countering all the rounding sensation during the day. Rest the hand next to your body. For this position, you don't have to rest too long. Maybe 10 breaths, maybe 20 breaths. Just remember not to fall asleep in this position. This is the position before you lie flat to fall asleep. Let's do 3 more breaths for 3, for 2, and for 1. When you're ready, support yourself with your right elbow and turn to the right side. Use the hand, press the hand on the floor or on your back, and press yourself up. Remove your pillow before you lie flat and fall asleep. This is the practice for today. Namaste.